Hey there, YouTubers. I'm Zane, and today I feel like discussing banquet meals. You know, the TV dinners in the frozen food section of your local grocery store that come in the red boxes. Well, these are officially the worst of all TV dinners, so I feel like discussing them, having eaten them for 18 years. The thing about banquet meals is they're officially the worst possible kind of TV dinner imaginable. At the top you got like Stouffer's and Lean Gourmet, which actually and Lean Cuisine, and the previous two actually aren't that tasty, but they cost the most, and I guess compared to the other ones are actually all right. And there's Hungry Man, which when you look at the box and see all that food there, you think it should be called Glutton Man, but when you actually see the portions, they're rather small. You think, maybe this should be called Ethiopian Man. Well, in this modern day, maybe it would be South Sudan Man. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, with these kind of like, and then there's the kid cuisines, that friendly little penguin that gives you the pudding, like the meals come with a pudding that has the little sugary plastic things in it. You mix into the pudding. Anyway, banquets are officially the worst. So I'm going to begin by taking on the chicken fingers meal. Now, the chicken fingers, I believe, comes with the chicken fingers, the corn, and the brownie. So I'll start with that. Well, first I'll start with the chicken fingers inside. First of all, they're completely like soaked in their own like strange grease, and this isn't like the kind of grease that you encounter in any other culinary situation. This is solely a banquet meal thing. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that kind of grease is. But it soaks throughout the whole thing, and the thing feels wet to the touch. These chicken fingers, and when you bite into them, it's almost like biting into some weird sponge. And the creepiest part is the grease I mentioned earlier. The way it gathers on the bottom of the thing, it's like it's just this viscous white fluid lining the bottom of the chicken fingers, which reminds one of an unflattering aspect of male sexuality. Let's see. And they retain that really, really intense microwave heat when you bite into them, so no matter what, you're probably gonna burn your tongue, but if it gets cold, it's even more disgusting. Just all in all unpleasant. There's also the corn, which is entirely flavorless and tastes like warm water. Not much I need to say there. And there's the brownie. Now, always at least two pieces of corn inadvertently end up in the brownie, and you have to get them out. And no matter what, there's going to be brownie attached to it because the brownie is so sticky. So you have to eat it, and you think it's going to be terrible, and you eat it, and it's not quite so bad as you think, but it's still nasty. The brownie itself is, one thing, it dries your mouth out instantly, like that. It just, and there's no like, so you need to like gulp your milk down or whatever you're drinking like really quickly if you're eating it. It's still the most delicious part, but I could be an Olympic runner if I was in the Paralympics, maybe. You know what I'm saying. Let's see further. The fish sticks. Now the fish sticks are really terrible too. They like when you're eating those fish sticks, you feel like you want to light a scented candle to cover up the smell, or you kind of wish that they would have, you feel like some bad silk could really cover the scent of fish sticks, if you know what I mean. What they smell like. You're getting my drift. Yeah. So the fish sticks are terrible. They retain that similar heat that I mentioned earlier with the chicken fingers. They're greasy on the bottom. They're bad. They're slightly better than the chicken fingers because fish is better than chicken. It's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings. Nirvana reference. They also come with this macaroni and cheese that, for one thing, it never distributes properly. So you will have like hard chunks of like kind of cold macaroni mixed in with the like cheese water, like basically like like what it's supposed to is the melted cheese and stuff, normal macaroni. But the thing is, the cheese is so thin that's basically like like cheese vitamin water. That's what it is. Cheese, vitamin water. It's cheese, vitamin water. You know what I mean? It's like it has just the thinnest, like slight taste of cheese. This is the cheese vitamin water. All right, maybe I can get 50 Cent to promote that. Okay, seriously, cheese, vitamin water. Yeah. Um. So that's nasty. Then it comes to the pudding, which is this very hot, nasty blend. Well, it's not a blend. It's just this hot, nasty mixture of pudding and stuff, and it's just, I mean, it's very hot. You can't eat it, and it really doesn't retain all that much flavor. You don't get filled up by it. You feel like you're eating something that isn't designed for human consumption, much less something any animal. Um, I'll take on some individual meals. The Salisbury steak that looks like a placenta of a small dog. A small dog. So yeah, it's bad. Banquet meals are disgusting, terrible, reprehensible things that should never be eaten by any person. And I'm just saying now, to banquet meals, that cooking you be doing is ratchet. All right. Good night, YouTube.